Hey guys, welcome back to Zeroku Games, and in this video we are going to be putting our rig together. It'll all be recorded most likely in a time lapse, so we're not sitting here for hours and you guys are watching a video for hours. And we're going to show you exactly how I'm going to go about building my new rig. I hope you enjoy. And just in case you guys didn't see, down in the description we have a video of me actually opening up all the parts and explaining what parts exactly are going to be going into this rig. So what I have done so far is I went ahead and mounted my two SSDs, and I put my regular disk hard drive down below in this dock, which is something I really like about this case because everything's on the back side, so you can make the inside as clean as possible and do all your cable management back here, and it makes it look for a really clean build. So I'm going to keep on building and we'll give you guys updates as we go. Alright, so our next part, what we're going to be doing is we're going to go ahead and assemble our closed loop intercooler for our CPU. So I'm going to mount all the fans, and then we're going to actually mount it onto the rig and make sure everything fits up right. Okay, so what I've done so far, guys, is I went ahead and installed our fans onto the radiator for the CPU cooler. So that took a couple minutes, and it's just tightening down some screws. And now we're just installing this into the top of the case so that it's nice and secure. We're using our washers to make sure that it doesn't scrape the paint too much and keeps the spacing secure for everything. And so now we're just tightening down everything and making sure that it is fitting correctly. Alright guys, so we finished the build, and as you can see, we are all RGB up and we have everything put in. We did have to make some changes due to the location of the motherboard inside the case, such as moving the CPU cooler over to the front and front mounting it, and moving those side fans up to the top. If you can come up here, we can see it fits nice and snug. It looks really good in here. We weren't able to also use the white cabling because the compatibility. I want to mess around with it some before I send it back to make sure I didn't do something wrong. But besides that, I think it looks really good in here. I do want to replace that cord with one that is not linked, so that'll help. And I do need to do a little bit more wire management. But overall, it's running really, really well, and it's looking really good. It's exactly what I wanted it to look like. And I've been doing some benchmarking and temperature checks, and everything inside the case is super cold. So I'm glad you guys could come and watch, and I hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next time. All right, guys, we left out one major part of the video, and that is the taking off of the plastic. And there we go. Nice and pretty and shiny and clean. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed.